Good evening. Thank you for joining us. Police say a deadly car chase in Pensacola Sunday was the result of a stolen car investigation. At least one of the suspects, who police say stole the car, was killed after crashing the car into a building. Tonight, WEAR is examining the protocols in place for police officers to engage in pursuits.
And Tanner Stewart is there at the scene of that crash, and he has the latest details. Now, Tanner, we understand Pensacola Police saying the decision to engage in a pursuit typically depends heavily on the crime that person is wanted for.
That's right, Sue. Officer Mike Wood with Pensacola Police says a number of factors really go into an officer's decision to pursue a suspect, and it can happen within seconds. Now, this particular case, this wreck happened in broad daylight, but Officer Wood says this was a felony suspect, and PPD takes all measures to ensure those kinds of suspects are not on the streets at any time of day.
If they're capable of doing it once, they're certainly capable of doing it again, and those people must be taken into custody.
The chase spanned less than a mile. Pensacola Police say a 2016 silver Ford Mustang sped off down Cervantes Street Sunday afternoon and ended up here at this building on Mobile Highway. PPD tells me the pursuit began after officers recognized the Mustang matching the description of a stolen car last week in an armed carjacking at this Whataburger on Gregory Street. Officer Mike Wood says the decision to chase is made in a matter of seconds.
We terminate pursuits almost on a daily basis here. If a vehicle is wanted on a simple moving violation and they run, the decision is made to not pursue that vehicle most of the time. But when you're talking about a forcible felony, that changes everything.
It's unclear how fast Pensacola police officers were traveling in the pursuit, but the owner of the damaged building estimates the carjacking suspect was driving at least 70 miles per hour before crashing. Surveillance of the crash has been turned over to authorities. Officer Wood says there's no limit on how far or fast an officer will go chasing a felony suspect, but officers are trained not to exceed their limits.
The officer cannot exceed a speed to where he can't control his vehicle, to where it becomes too dangerous. We are bound to take people who commit forcible felonies into custody. They are among the most dangerous people in society, and that's something that we will not tolerate.
Traffic homicide investigators were on scene throughout the day. Florida Highway Patrol confirming the driver was a 28-year-old Pensacola man and the passenger a 23-year-old Pensacola man. The investigation still in the preliminary stage.
We do understand that there was a reason that PPD was pursuing, and they have that justifiable reason. Just asking all of our local citizens to just always be aware and attentive to your surroundings. It may cost you your life if you're not, and we just encourage everyone to stay safe.
We're still working to confirm the identity of the driver and passenger in that car. FHP tells me the driver was pronounced dead at an area hospital. That passenger also transported to a hospital but is expected to be okay. Live in Pensacola tonight, I'm Tanner Stewart, WEAR News.